Are you like this little miss here, and you're planning or thinking about planning a wedding? Planning a wedding is a big task. Isn't that right, little miss? Maybe you should consider the benefits of a small wedding, a local wedding, or a small and local wedding. Well, let me be the first to wish my congratulations on your small local wedding. Look at you go.
How do you bleach your ears from someone's name? Okay.
Happy wedding month.
So it's June. We're married high school sweethearts. And we got married in June. And we thought we would do videos about getting married in June. For June. I'm Christopher. This is Fatima. And this video is about 10 tips
and tricks
and
to have a cheap, sustainable, local,
it's what
small, a wedding like that.
we're going to tell you some of the things we did that helped us do that, or some of the things we now, with hindsight, wish we did.
I wrote the list, but I'm sure you'll be able to elaborate on all of them.
I'm the great elaborator.
Number 1 is shop local and small businesses for everything you can.
Yeah, really great. Not only did this save us a lot of money, but it also, I think, increased the quality of our wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we liked it a lot more. I think our guests liked it a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little harder. It was a little bit more like legwork and calling people and figuring stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had somebody help us with different parts of it, just because, like, if you're doing this, you're not going to be able to have the caterer handle everything.
Right.
The caterer handle everything.
Or
the venue handle everything.
Venue, yeah.
So you're going to have to, like, we sourced food from 2 different places. We sourced the people to actually do the serving and the waiting and the preparing, getting the food out to the people. We sourced the plates from a different place. Mm-hmm. And we sourced the drinks from, I think, 3 or 4 different places. Mm-hmm. And that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
It was a lot cheaper.
Yeah, a lot
than
cheaper.
Like many other options.
And I think a little more fun.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So for us in particular, it was a little bit easier, even though we weren't living here in our hometown at the time. This is still our hometown, and our parents lived here.
That's true. Yeah, we got married in our hometown, but we lived, 6 hours away. 4.5 hours away.
Maybe 5.
So we did come out, I think, for a couple of weekends here and there before the wedding, in the year leading up to the wedding. But we did a lot of it over the phone, and we did a lot of it asking our friends and family who we had here to help us and do it for us. Like, go places and ask them things. It might not be possible for everybody, but for us it was great. And
and like we liked to do that because we also wanted to have things from our lives, right? Like from our full relationship. So maybe you don't have that with your spouse to be, but if
maybe you don't have to do it to the same extent that we did it to. One thing that I think is very important, that if you're doing a wedding, what you should keep in mind is don't tell people it's a wedding.
Oh.
Like, seriously, there's a wedding surcharge which can sometimes be more than double the original price, just because they go, wedding, got it, and often it's worse than a normal service, and it's more expensive than a normal service. And the big difference will be, like, they throw some white in, or they give you, like, so just don't.
You also have to read the room, because sometimes if it is a smaller business and you give them a lot of time, then they are not going to overcharge you. They might even give you a discount.
That's true. Yeah, so strike that.
All right. Tip number 2: no place settings or set dinner time.
Yeah. Buffet, significant drop in price, like thousands and thousands of dollars. And like people said, like, oh, is this going to be like, is this really what you want? And we were like, we don't know. We've never been married before.
Yeah, I had plenty of stress dreams about not having enough chairs for people to eat.
And like we did not have enough chairs, and it was totally fine.
Yeah,
right?
because
like,
we didn't have a set dinner time. Like just eat when you can, eat when you want.
Yeah. And it was much more like a very large and very fancy barbecue.
Yeah.
Which was great. A super fancy barbecue. It's really nice.
Yeah. I'd love to do that again.
One thing that was really great is our plates we inherited from a friend of ours who had gotten married the year before, but they were number 3.
Make friends with people getting married 6 to 12 months before you and 6 to 12 months after you.
You can get wedding hand-me-downs.
Yeah, wedding hand-me-downs, and then the unsung hero is being able to hand down your wedding stuff because we still have those plates. It's somewhere in the house, I think.
I know where they are. Yeah, so our friend, he asked all of his friends, and every time they went anywhere, they would stop at a thrift store and just buy all the fancy-looking, like
10-cent plates.
10-cent plates, the china that had been abandoned. There was only 1 or 2 pieces left. Yeah. And they bought 50 of them, and we inherited those for our wedding. And, like, it was so great. We would do that again, I think.
Yeah. Make friends with someone getting married 6 to 12 months before.
I think thrifting he said it was not a huge effort.
Yeah.
And it was so nice. You don't need to rent. If something breaks, it doesn't matter. Like, you can sell them back to the thrift store or donate them, or he gave them to us. So, yeah, really a great idea to thrift your plates and glassware and silverware if you can.
Yeah.
Or if you feel comfortable.
Yeah, thrift is number 4. Thrift and recycle is number 4. So, yeah, and don't be ashamed, right? Like
nobody... The only comments I got on the plates were people being like, oh,
so positive.
Cool. Like, we used to have these and stuff like that.
And
like,
doesn't your brother still use his plate?
Yes, my little brother, he's autistic, and he could not make it to the wedding, but we sent a plate for him, and he was like, oh, this is a lovely plate that my brother gave to me from his wedding. And he eats off of it almost every day.
Yeah.
And he thinks about like how lovely it was that we got married.
Yeah.
And
like he still was around for a lot of it.
Oh yeah. He wasn't like totally absent. That's another secret benefit of having the plates thrifted, right? You can give them away as people leave. Yeah. People are like, oh, I want to take this. How can I? You just slap some saran wrap over it and send them on their way.
Yeah.
And that's another unsung hero of the thrifted plate is just being like, there you go.
Yeah, you want leftovers? Take a plate. Yeah. How nice. Number 5, only invite people who love you. This is important for a lot of the other things. Like, maybe some people would complain about your thrifted plates if they didn't love you. If
you can. I know this is not possible for everybody, and I'm no shame.
These are our tips.
We just avoided as much family political pressure to invite everybody as we could, and we tried really hard to invite just our friends that we really needed to be there, and their significant others, like whoever they. We gave everybody like have a +1. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I know we didn't have that many +1s come.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Our friends are solo losers.
This is our big one. Like, all the other ones are, like, kind of like, haha, funny. But this one's a big one. Have your family photos on your rehearsal dinner day.
So smart. Wait, did we do that?
Yeah.
So smart.
So, like, you're not getting, like, we already told you how overstimulated we were from our very, very unfancy wedding. With, like, no timeline or anything. We were still, like, the whole day. Imagine we had to get...
So we went to the windmill and then we went right to rehearsal dinner?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so, like, everyone was already, like, kind of dressed up for rehearsal dinner. they knew that we were going to have our photos then. When we were, like, interviewing photographers, we asked them, like, how much do you charge for, like, an hour-long family photo section?
Still some of my favorite photos of, like, a lot of families. Our photographer was really great. He's maybe one of the most expensive parts of our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, still a local guy.
Yeah, a local photographer.
Mm-hmm.
We had the wedding photo shoot where our families get the photo, blah, blah, blah. One thing that was really good about that was we picked a local park. If you roll up in force in a local park, all dressed up, people are probably going to not be super rude and get out of the way. You also, like, you have to accept maybe, like, that guy with the golden retriever is going to be in your wedding photo. We did choose, like, an out-of-the-way park that not everybody, it's, like, not super popular. And I think that was really nice. We didn't have to rent a venue for the photos. And then, yeah, we did it on the rehearsal that everyone was already dressed up. Everyone was already going someplace.
And then we got to take, like, family portraits of everyone.
Yes, and then our photographer was like, after the main stuff got done, he was like, okay, well, that was 10 minutes. Anybody with a family want to come stand and, like, take photos with their family? And it was so, and then he just took photos of us all walking around. We have some really great photos of, like, grandmothers with their, like, grandchildren just candid from a distance. So it was a really good time. Definitely a money saver. A time saver.
A stress saver.
A stress saver.
Because you don't want to have to be like, well, for one thing, I didn't want to be in my wedding gown for too long on the wedding day. So that was good.
Yeah, we just did, on the wedding day, we got married, we had the photographer, we went, I forgot, we went with the photographer right after the ceremony, had some special just married photos taken, like us holding hands, us with the ring, kissing on the beach, a couple different things, probably about 45 minutes.
Not even.
Because the family photos were already done.
And then everyone, like, they could, like, go and, like, change into their swimsuits.
Yeah.
We live by the beach.
So then everybody else, there was no pressure because we were getting... like, I've been to a lot of weddings where right after the marriage, now it's time for family photo.
Yeah.
And now everybody has to stay dressed up and go someplace, and they're still all waiting to eat. And you have that, and then you have everybody else in a second who's not the family in a separate location, usually having cocktails and, like, waiting to start the real party until everybody...
Go back to, like, the hotel. And
so
hang out.
This was... I think the advice here is really try to be economical with your time. And specifically, this is what worked for us. But, like, there's tricks that you'll find out that'll work for you.
Yeah, it's all, you're going to have photos of the wedding day, like, no matter what.
This is the opposite of saving money, but don't skimp on the photographer. Like, find the photographer you want. Talk to them, meet them.
Talk to your photographer. It's like going on a college tour.
Yeah, so we talked to a few different photographers.
And, like, I knew he was the one when I started talking to him.
I kept knowing that people were not the photographer.
Found him by hashtag. Number 7 is we had ours in a backyard.
We had our wedding in a backyard.
Yeah, the reception.
Yeah.
I also put here, have one person sleep there before, like, even the week before. And then, like, you can both sleep there that night if it's like a Airbnb or something. While you're eating breakfast, you can, like, set up some things the day before. You can set up, like, we set up the tent.
We rented the church for 2 days.
Yeah.
And so
setup day came in the price that they gave us. So we rented it for the day, and then they allowed us setup day too.
Yeah, if you're getting these smaller, cheaper venues, if that's what's going to work for you, sometimes just get 2 days.
Yeah.
Right? Like, don't save all the money you can. You're already saving on not getting a castle or whatever. Number 8, really make sure you're getting the stuff that you want. And don't just get stuff that's expected. This was a conversation we had over and over again in the process, where we would be like, oh, we're supposed to do this. Oh, people expect us to have alcohol, have lots of alcohol at our wedding, at a reception.
Alcohol, have a dance floor, have a DJ, have dancing.
Just all this stuff. And we went through and we were like, do we actually want this?
Yeah.
And instead of having a dance floor, for example, we had lawn games and stuff set up for the kids because we have friends and family with children. And like, such a great hit. And
Those really big bubbles.
Yeah.
Like a little kiddie pool. That was so much fun.
And then instead of having liquor, we just had champagne, basically.
Yeah, champagne.
Just so we could toast for the wedding. Like, what was important to me was that we celebrated our wedding with champagne. That tradition, for whatever reason, stuck with me, and I wanted to do that. We had been to a bunch of weddings where they all had signature drinks. And that's what they had, and we kind of thought, oh, we'll do that. You know, you'll have whatever, I can't remember, and I was going to have an old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And, like, when we sat down to really talk about it, this is what we wanted, the answer was no.
Yeah.
And so we cut it. And that kind of conversation is hard. It's weird. It can feel like people are going to be upset with you. Nobody was upset with any of our choices.
Okay, number 9, little cakes and pies over tier cake.
This actually stems right from the previous one. I love pie. And we were talking about dessert, and I was like, can't we have wedding pie? Is this a thing?
Yeah, the pie was the very first thing that I planned for our entire wedding.
Yeah, so we had a mutual friend who was a baker who baked very good pies. So we were like, okay, yeah, we can have pies for our wedding. Let's figure out what 8 pies we want for the wedding. And it was a great choice. Then we also got different regular-sized cakes.
Yeah, and we had like some cakes from like a local bakery, some pies from the local baker, and then some grocery store cakes. The chocolate bomb.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I ate.
I'm pretty sure we spent less. We certainly spent less time and energy on this. We both got exactly what we wanted.
Easier to store.
Much easier to store. You still rave about the cake.
I still think about the pie, too.
I think, is this the time when your mom was like, and so I had another piece of pie, and she was like, more pie?
That was why we decided to get that pie. because
right. That was like the first, when we first got back together.
Yeah.
I was over here. I was over at your mom's house.
Yeah, that was before
I brought some pie.
Yeah.
And I brought 2 pies for dinner, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I ate one of them. Like, not exactly, but
yeah.
like,
but yeah, very good.
Your mom was shook.
And now you and my mom bond over pie all the time.
Yeah, I learned how to bake pie, and so that was a great choice. Mini pies, cookies, pies, mini cakes.
We had all of them. I love sweets.
We ended up having a lot of dessert, and it was very eclectic. And I bet you our dessert budget was still under what it would have been if we got a fancy cake.
We also had donuts, like
at the reception, at the ceremony. At the ceremony, yeah.
Yeah, that is it.
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this. We did a trick from some early morning art shows that we had done and been in part of, which is like, if you get to these art shows early in the morning, instead of having wine and cheese, sometimes they will have, for the people who come set up and open it up and stuff, just donuts and coffee. And we were like, it takes a wedding a long time to start.
Yeah.
Why don't we have donuts and coffee in the church before we get there? And then, like, as we arrive and stuff starts, like, shaping up, our maids and grooms of honor or whatever going in there. Not grooms of honor. Yeah. Maids and men of honor going in there.
Yeah, and the guests got to
socialize and meet, and just like, it was like a cocktail hour, but non-alcoholic, and before the wedding.
Yeah, like
And-
a breakfast.
Yeah, it kept the kids, I think, way calmer than they would have been.
Yeah, like I was still getting ready, so I was not privy to any of this.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was there writing my vows, and people were outside
Yeah, that's
eating donuts and talking and everything. We designated one of the maids of honor, I think, was in charge of the donuts and when it was supposed to start. Like, they knew when you were going to be ready, and they came to the church to tell everybody.
Yeah, because what you were not privy to because you were at the church or at the chapel is that a lot of people stopped by the house first to say hi to me.
Oh, that's funny.
And then, like, they were, like, checking on me to see how far along I was getting ready.
Yeah, I bet you that's very common.
Yeah. They're like, is there anything that you forgot? Like, is there anything that needs to be done?
Yeah.
And, like, I gave someone my phone. I gave someone my engagement ring. Like, there's a lot of things that...
Oh, mine's upstairs.
Yeah, I'm not wearing it.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't wear ours at night.
We don't wear them at home.
Yeah.
I don't wear mine at home. I don't wear it to work.
You wear it when you go on Survivor.
Okay.
Okay, last one. DIY stuff. If you listen to number 5, which is only invite people who love you, people will love any invitation you send, any decorations you make, like any in like the place settings or anything.
So I have
But only if you like to DIY stuff.
DIY what you can and what you want.
Yeah.
And then that's the other thing I was going to say. Delegate. And delegate with an open heart. Be kind in what you receive from them.
Yeah, and only for free. like, don't, like, if they want to offer it to you as their gift or something, but don't do it as, like, a paid.
Yes.
Because then it gets, like...
Don't pay your friends to do things for your wedding. That's just good advice. It complicates it. Your friend won't be there to help you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't be there to support you. You want them there to support you on your wedding, and they won't be there in a friend and love capacity. They might be there in a business capacity, and you don't want that. They're your friend. So some things we DIY'd. I think
I DIY'd. I loved it. Like, obviously, I love to DIY stuff and to craft things.
I designed the wedding invitations. We printed on home decorated watercolor paper.
Yeah. So fun.
Fatima made our guest book, and it's this wonderful, like, piece of art that is also about our wedding.
I made a piñata.
So this is what I wanted to say. One other thing was we had because we didn't have a DJ, one of the events we had to make it fun was a piñata. Yeah. And I think that was really cool.
And then I made a bunch of the decoration for the backdrop and stuff.
Oh my god, all the flower decorations.
And
where's the big one that's usually right here?
It's in there somewhere.
This is not planned. This is one of the DIY decorations we did. It's just a hula hoop and flowers. Thanks for watching.
If you have any more tips and tricks to keep your wedding small, affordable, local,
and to not burn you out,
let us know in the comments.
If you want us to go into any more detail, or if you have a specific question that we did not address, we would be glad to answer it. Please let us know. If you like us, like us. If you subscribe us. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
I'm obviously Lala.
Yeah. Lala, the actor who plays, is very small.
And then Dipsy is the green one.
I don't care.
Yeah, everybody's least favorite Teletubby.
Yeah, I wish I could. I'm going to bleach my ears from his name. His name from my ears, I mean.